Hey everyone, I'm Lucas from the What's Up Bros. It has been a hot minute since my voice has been on this channel, and I guarantee I sound a bit different. It has been a while. I've surely missed it, and I can assure you we are coming back. I promise. Um, and I just made a community post about it, but I want this to reach like a wider audience. So I am going to make this video, and we're going to talk about what the community post said, and then we're going to talk about some stuff I didn't put in the community post, just to, like, come full circle, and touch base. So first of all, we're going to touch on the community post. So I'm going to answer the question that you know two people have asked, which is, where have we been for 2 years? Where have we disappeared off to? And that is a phenomenal question. I think that's a question that me and Dylan have both had to answer on our own kind of paths, in the different arcs that we went through for that 2 years. Me and Dylan never stopped talking. First of all, that never happened. We have always been best friends. We will always be best friends. And we stayed best friends throughout that 2 years. Um, Nothing ever happened between us. And I feel the need to say that just in case. But anyway, uh, the main thing, when we released Dylan the first What's Up Bro, um, I think me and Dylan both realized how terrible we were at this. And to be fair, it's not like we were going to be like masterclass YouTubers. We were in eighth grade. I mean, there's just no. I mean, we were young. We were dumb. We didn't know what we were doing, and we created Dylan the first What's Up Bro way too soon, and we wanted to be like funny, but it wasn't funny and it wasn't good enough. So after looking at that, we kind of took our 2 years. Because deep down, I think we both knew, and we never said it. The only time we had ever actually said it was actually last night. I talked to him on the phone, like I mentioned in the community post. And we talked about it, and we realized at the around the same time that we needed to mature a lot, mentally, and in the way that we go about content creation in general. And there's nothing wrong with that, of course. I think it was a very necessary step towards coming back. Um, and throughout that 2 years, we tried to make multiple comebacks, but at the end of the day, it would finish editing. And one of two things would happen. One, something would go wrong, and that's a big inside joke with me and Dylan. Something would go wrong with like the video or the audio, and it would just, crap out. Or uh it would be finished. I would look at it and I would go, this is exactly what our old videos looked like. And that's the exact thing that we stopped posting for. And that's the exact thing we're trying to move away from. Uh so it never really ended up getting posted. And every single time the intro would get longer and longer, just filling up with all these updates about life and how much stuff had changed. And then they would become outdated, and we would record a new one and a new one and a new one. It was just no point until December 2025, like I said. Um, we were filming a movie with a guy we no longer talk to, for a multitude of different reasons that I won't explain on the internet. It's all Dylan's stuff. It's his business. I'm just following lead with him, which is okay. Um, but it was around that time that me and Dylan, along with Dylan being a media tech class at his school, and he realized that he did actually want to do filmmaking stuff as like a hobby and really wanted to take it seriously. And I did the exact same thing with acting and filmmaking after doing theater and filmmaking stuff. Um, we both realized, subconsciously, that I think we were at that point in our lives where we were ready to get back into the What's Up Bros. Unfortunately, though, life has its own plan and its own way of messing up you know, our plans to come back. In January, I started suffering, unfortunately, from a lot of very serious mental health issues, a lot of stuff that really affected me, stuff that really, really did stop me from you know, putting my full heart and soul into coming back, which is okay. Like I said, um, and that's going to be a thing that I'm going to repeat a lot throughout this whole video, is that it's okay. Like, everything that happened isn't like, this isn't a video where I'm looking back and saying like, God, it's absolutely terrible that we left for 2 years and I suffered like it's absolutely terrible. It's all our fault. Like, no, it 2 years, honestly, it was the vacation that we needed. It was the maturity. It was the wake up call that we needed. And it's okay. And that's a big theme for this whole video. It's just, it's okay. But yeah, it's completely fine. And I am completely fine. I started going to therapy in February. And as of now, I'm not going to therapy anymore because, frankly, me and my therapist agreed that I didn't need it anymore. And at the same time, school was really overwhelming. So even if I wanted to post something when I was like insanely depressed, we couldn't have done it because we were so busy. And we probably could have done it. Honestly, we definitely could have done it if it weren't for the mental health stuff. I just couldn't get out of bed. But like I said, everything is okay now with that. I've worked through that stuff. So it's no big deal. Just in terms of like explaining what's been happening. So, with content creation. In June, Dylan called me up and he said, I'm making this movie. Do you want to be a part of it? And this is not Dylan, the first What's Up Bro, the remake. This is a movie that Dylan is making that I'm going to let him explain whenever he wants to and announce whenever he wants to. And of course, I said, of course I would, because Dylan is my best friend. And I would never say no to basically him saying, do you want to get back in the business? And I said, hell yeah. So we're filming that right now. But we are also filming Dylan the First What's Up Bro, and we will get to that. Actually, this is that. We're going to talk about that. So, when we were filming, on one particular day of filming for Dylan's movie, I made this comment like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if this from this movie connected to the remake for Dylan the First What's Up Bro? Which I had been thinking about. And we started joking about it, and then we blinked, and then 30 minutes had gone by, and we had the full story for Dylan the First What's Up Bro, the remake. And we decided, you know what, let's film that. And then the next week we got our camera, and we started filming. And we're not done yet, but the suit is in production. Dylan right now is in Tennessee, and I am holding down the fort over here. So I'm waiting on him to finish the suit, and I'm going to try and finish writing up the full story for what we haven't recorded yet for Dylan the First What's Up Bro. What I can say now, it's much better, I promise. It looks much better. It reads much better, and it's going to be longer. I wouldn't say it's feature length, but it will be longer than 30 minutes, which is a plus. I don't know if it will be feature length now that I'm thinking about it. Each act in the 3 acts is going to be about 20 to 30 minutes. So if we play our cards right, it could really smidge across the line of feature length. We're just waiting to see how that goes once we're done recording. We have brought in my cousin Greer from Satan Collects Comics, Spectre. I'll tag him in the description as well, to help with this project a bit. He's been great counsel, and he's been a phenomenal actor, and I'm going to announce this now. He has been a phenomenal Jim and John. He's been great. He's been amazing. I can't thank him enough for what he's done for, this movie and helping us get back into it. He is doing his own content creation on his channel, like I mentioned, Satan Collects Comics. If you're into action figure reviews, and well, reviews in general of like anime and action figures, and manga, then he's your one-stop shop. He's doing great. He's really trying to get into like the feel of it, and he's doing amazing. We just released the third episode of our collaborative series where we are reviewing Evangelion, the anime, the manga, and the Rebuild movies. So go check that out if you want to see something where my face isn't plastered on the What's Up Bros. But anyway, so we're filming Dylan the First What's Up Bro again, which is the actual name. And we're filming a movie with Dylan that is actually unnamed. Our lives right now are pretty good. I've really tried to get into the comfort zone of really, putting myself out there in terms of like our YouTube channel. I've opened up to my friends about having a YouTube channel, which went better than I expected. I really expected myself to be like stoned, but I did not. It was great. However, I am privating the videos, the old videos, and I'm going to later have them unlisted and then put in a playlist, or well, most of them will be put in a playlist so you guys can like watch them. However, I'm a strong believer that those videos do not outline what I want, well, what me and Dylan want the What's Up Bros to be going towards the future. And that's a big reason why, if you guys want to go watch it, it will probably be in a playlist sometime by August. If you guys want to go check that out, by all means, go ahead. So Dylan's life, I'm going to try not to speak for Dylan as much, but like I said, he's in Tennessee, so he can't really be here for the update, but I wanted to get this out now. Dylan really has been trying to, I don't want to say promote this, but just like put that out there in every single comeback we attempted to do. He has a girlfriend. Congratulations to him. Don't know how he did it, but he did it. So big whoop for him. He deserves it. So yeah. So like I said, our lives have improved a lot and changed a lot. And we are back in the position where we want to do content creation and we want to get back into it, but we want to do it right this time. We want to, branch ourselves out. We are going to do a lot more short films and movies, but we are also going to do reaction content. We're going to try and reboot Dylan and Lucas show with the help of our friend Nick. And honestly, that's all I can say right now. Other than the fact that I am spearheading the What's Up Bro cinematic universe, which will be started by Dylan the First What's Up Bro again. And I have a rough outline of what I want that universe to look like, and I really do want to explore that. Because it's going to be a mix of seriousness and comedy. I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited to put that out there, and I'm very excited for people to see it. Just one last message. If you found this on your For You page, hi, I'm Lucas. I am the co-owner / co-founder of the What's Up Bros. Please consider liking and subscribing and sticking around for the ride. It's going to be really fun. I really hope you enjoy it. If you are returning or you have seen our content before, welcome back. You are one of the few who has seen our stuff. So welcome back. I hope you enjoy our new content, and I hope that it delivers the quality that we want our quote-unquote fans to crave and need, and what you guys frankly deserve. And we're really excited to show you guys that. And I think that I can speak for Dylan as well, so we are so excited to show people that. So yeah, I have been Lucas. I will see you guys in the future. I don't know if we're gonna post something in between Dylan the First What's Up Bro, or not. And if we don't, I will be uploading behind the scenes on community posts and probably some shorts, to show you guys what we're really doing. And I really hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys one day soon. Very, very soon. It will not be another 2 years before we have this conversation, but I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.